What is going on, guys? Chris here, and welcome back to a classic episode of Can Chris Solve. Now, many of you may know this puzzle already. This is the Oscars mix-up 3x3, and as you can see, it is a 3x3 that has been mixed up. I have tried to solve this puzzle on my channel before, but I wasn't able to do it in the first video. I went about it a really weird way and I wasn't actually able to solve it in the end. So we're revisiting it today. I've had this puzzle for a while and I think I know how to solve it. But I always run into little difficulties, so hopefully we can pick up on them today and solve this puzzle once and for all. For those of you that don't know what this puzzle is, the mix-up 3x3 is basically just a 3x3, except your middle slice can turn 45 degrees, and then you can also continue doing your R, L, U, D, F, and B moves. So it has an extra dimension of difficulty, and obviously it leads to having edge pieces in the center slots and also rotated, which doesn't usually happen on a normal 3x3. So let's just get down to it and let's try and solve this thing. So I don't really remember what I did when I first tried to solve this. I don't know, I think I just tried to get it back into a cubic shape, and I think that was a bad idea. So what we're going to try and do today is just solve it layer by layer, which might also be quite difficult. We'll start obviously with grey on the bottom. And I'm going to have to look at these corners. So if we have green here, that means that there's purple here. Maybe on some level we also need to sort out our centers too. So let's try and do that. Oops. So this puzzle turns fairly well for what it is, but it does catch a little bit. So we've built these three centers, which we know are correct based on this piece here. And then opposite purple, I'm assuming we have the pink, which will go here, and the blue here. So let's do that too. Obviously we want to be careful though, because putting blue in is going to disturb our green. So let's put you in like this. And that's all good, and then we have the pink up here, so let's also put that one in. Okay, is that it? That looks pretty good. We have all of our centers in, and I think they're in the correct place, and that was fairly easy. So now we can go ahead and try and solve this puzzle as usual. So I guess our difficulty here is that most of our edges can be put in the right slot, but they're all flipped incorrectly, which is an issue. Obviously we don't really want that, so let's try and figure that out. So there must be an algorithm you can use to kind of flip these. I'm not entirely sure what that will be. Maybe like a... Ah, no, what did I do? I screwed up big time, so let's undo that. Okay, let's go back to where we were. That was not a good idea. Ah, no, so we've now messed up this as well. How did we manage that? Okay, so we have this yellow here. What do I need to do? Okay, so I think I screwed up. I cannot figure out this algorithm. It's something like, oh, this is it. Is it? That's it. That's it. We do it. Okay, we're back. We're back to our 6 centers. Done. So, done. Okay. We're not messing with this anymore, okay? Done. Okay, so from here we want to build our cross, which is messed up, of course, right now, but that's fine because Okay, this is where it gets a bit laborious with what I've figured out so far, because we have our cross, but we have these two messed up. So what I think we're gonna need to do is solve it like a picture cube. So we have these pieces incorrect, and obviously this only happens for centers on picture cubes, but we can make these pieces into centers too. So solved. And I really hope we don't have to do this for every single center, but if we do, that's the way it's going to be. Okay, well that almost worked. Now we just need to do the other algorithm, which flips it 180. Come on. Okay, boom. Cross solved. That took a while. Okay, so now we're gonna have to do F2L, but I think I'm gonna do this the easy way, on the simple basis that we're gonna have to flip most of our edges. Oh, that one was in there almost already, but whatever. Okay. First layer done. Okay, that's all good. So now we're gonna count up what is flipped correctly. And it looks like we have U sorted, and then everything else is not correct. So let's get them correct. So we're gonna do the same algorithm again. Ta-da! So that's solved U, and it's flipped U the right way, and then we have these two left. So we can just sort them out now. I think it makes sense to do that. So we have U there, and oh, this is where it gets a bit risky. How are we going to do this? So we're going to do that, and we're going to do that. Okay, back to a 3x3 we are. So now I'm going to throw in my second layer edges. Ta-da! Okay, whew. Now we can go ahead and solve the cube as normal, and I think that's it. I think we've solved it. Unless there's some kind of parity, which I don't think there is. It's a G-perm, but I'm not going to do that because I don't feel like it. And then finally, ta-da! Boom. That is actually fairly easy once you've done it. So I think the thing you need to do is sort out your centers first, so you have a solid core, everything's in the right place, and then you can start building right away. But you could also just start by flipping your pairs using those algorithms, and that way you don't have to do the 180 turns. If you get it back to a cube to begin with, it should solve itself, and if you do have any problems, you just do a 180 flip on the edge. But that's it. It's actually a fairly easy puzzle at the end of the day, and I'm kind of confused as to why I had such a hard time to begin with, but there you go. We've managed to solve the mix-up 3x3 by Oscar, and I'm really happy we came back to this. I think I'm going to start coming back to puzzles that I've not been able to solve in the past. I think that's a really cool idea, and let's see what we can do. But that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.